Good day, friends. Today, for our devotional, I'm reading from a classic book, Steps to Christ, written by a godly woman, Ellen G. White. How to Know Jesus Better. This book has been translated into 135 languages and has been printed for over 50 million copies worldwide. The first chapter that really inspired me reading this book is entitled God's Love for Man. And she started this statement, and I like to quote: Nature and revelation alike testify of God's love. Our Father in heaven is the source of life, of wisdom, and of joy. Look at the wonderful and beautiful things of nature. Think of their marvelous adaptations to the needs and happiness not only of man, but of all living creatures. The sunshine and the rain that gladden and refresh the earth, the hills and seas and plains, all speak to us of the Creator's love. It is God who supplies the daily needs of all His great creatures. In the beautiful words of the psalmist, the eyes of all wait upon thee, and thou givest them their meat in due season. Thou openest thine hand, and satisfiest the desire of every living thing. Psalm 145, 15-16. She further continues, and I continue my quote: God made man perfectly holy and happy, and the fair earth as it came from the Creator's hand bore no blight of decay or shadow of the curse. It is transgression of God's law, the law of love, that has brought woe and death. Yet, even amid the suffering that results from sin, God's love is revealed. In Genesis chapter 3, verse 17, it is written that God cursed the ground for man's sake. The thorn and the pestle and the difficulties and trials that make his life one of toil and care were appointed for his good as a part of the training needful in God's plan for his uplifting from the ruin and degradation that sin has wrought. The world, though fallen, is not all sorrow and misery. In nature itself are messages of hope and comfort. There are flowers upon the testals, and the thorns are covered with roses. God is love. It is written upon every opening bud, upon every spire of springing grass. The lovely birds, making the air vocal with their happy songs. The delicately tinted flowers in their perfection, perfuming the air. The lofty trees of the forest with their rich foliage of living green all testify to the tender fatherly care of our God and to His desire to make His children happy. I'd like to end my quote there. This speaks volumes to me, my friends, today, that God is really love. Whatever your problems in your life, whatever the challenges that you're facing today, or discouragements, or depressions, or a feeling of hopelessness and rejection by others, this great book, Steps to Christ, reminded us that God's love for us was revealed in nature, the living things, as well as in His Word, the Holy Scriptures. Find inspiration in God today. He is the only source of life, love, and lasting peace. This is Mark Lastimoso at your service today, telling you and also myself, God is love. Jesus loves you, and Jesus loves me.